Good morning, guys. We are in Warrior, Alabama, the birthplace of the Love Hut, doing a little bit of remodeling. As you can see, last week we removed part of our bedroom ceiling, replacing it with burlap and making it quite a bit more spacious in here. We also got a new bedspread and added some electrical outlets on each side of the bed so that we are no longer arguing over outlets, because that's kind of a big thing on the road. We also did a complete overhaul on our kitchen. We replaced our tile countertops with a Sujiban style piece of plywood that's been burned and stained. We also removed our sink and replaced it with this wooden bowl. You'll notice there's not a drain in there, and that's because under here we've completely gotten rid of our gray tank, allowing us to have 18 gallons of fresh water on board. I think that's gonna be a game changer. He also added in a little spice rack back there, which I am super pumped about. The stove is going to make such a difference in our lives. And last but not least, we ripped out our entire closet, building shelving in. Lots of canned food storage there, as you can see. But most importantly, a box for what will hold our refrigerator. We're not quite done with that yet, but we should be by the end of the day, because it's about time to get out of this part of Alabama. What are you working on down here, babe?
A tiny door. Come see. So this used to be the home of the Hillbilly Yeti, but I've reframed the door in, and I made it smaller, obviously. And we're gonna call this our tool shed. Such a huge space that we didn't have before. It's incredible what small square footage really means when you live on the road. We could put a tractor in there.
In the truck, guys.
Or rocks.
Well, guys, it looks good, but I think we need to hit the road soon so we can get some dirt on that door. It doesn't quite match the rest of the house. It's so white and shiny. Here's our new fridge, guys, or new to us. I'm so excited about this thing. A friend of ours was getting rid of it and got a new one because it was only freezing and not refrigerating. Shane's seeing what he can do to fix that, seeing if cleaning it out will make the difference, but I don't know. I'm not too upset about a 12-volt freezer either. So either way, I'm going to be pretty pumped. We might have to get to a part of the country that doesn't sell Bluebell ice cream, though. Or I might gain some weight. What do you think, Shane?
I think it's definitely going to freeze things. I assume that this is the problem, is the control, maybe a thermostat issue. We'll get to it. First and foremost, we got to get it rolling.
A major upgrade from the Hillbilly Yeti. Well, guys, that sun is more than gone, and we are definitely not getting out of here tonight. But we have finished just about everything up and are just in the process of packing so that we can get out of here tomorrow. What are you doing, Shane?
I'm gonna attempt to cook dinner.
On our new stove.
On our new stove.
This place looks incredible, babe. I'm loving our new refrigerator box. I'll show you the hobo language engraved on it tomorrow. Guys, guess who didn't have to go outside to get a cold Dr. Pepper this morning? That's right, this girl, because we have a fridge inside now. It's working perfectly, and I am absolutely in love with this box that Shane built to hold it. You'll recognize that symbol right there as being the hobo symbol for Safe Camp that we each have tattooed on our foot. And we've got some other hobo symbols here just for giggles. He's got some bigger vent holes on this side. And so much storage added. We've got the Love Hut all packed up. And it's time to go hug Meemaw one more time and hit the road. Here we come, South Alabama. We didn't get out of there quite as quickly as we wanted to today, which means we're doing one of Shane's absolute favorite activities, driving in the dark.
I actually got to the turn-in right at dusk. So we are trying to find a camping spot in the Tuskegee National Forest. We've never been here before. It's dark. It's real dark. I think I found a spot. It's kind of hard to tell. This is a really washed out area. It looks like it used to be a forest road at some point, but no vehicles are driving over this. It's home for tonight, I know that. Hopefully DNR doesn't wake us up and tell us it's not one.
Well, guys, today was very, very much supposed to be a day of doing absolutely nothing for Shane, but it doesn't appear to be working out that way. What's going on down there, babe?
Our new addition, this charge controller, is not doing its one and only job, which is charging. So this thing is designed to basically pull power from the solar panels as well as the alternator, and it's not really doing either one of them. It charged the battery last night off of the alternator, but we haven't been able to get the solar to activate, and there's no real controls on this thing. You basically connect a bunch of wires and it does the rest for you. So I'm trying to figure out what I gotta do to make it work, because we really need some power.
We're a little bit more dependent on our system than we used to be.
As of now, we have a refrigerator, which we've never had before, so I have to keep the power going to keep our food good. I'll get it figured out.
It'll be okay. Unfortunately, not the full day off, though. I'm sorry, babe.
Look at that view. Ain't it interesting? I've been up here testing these panels to make sure they are working properly, because we're having problems with this new Renogy 50 amp DC to DC MPPT charge controller. Boy, that's a mouthful. Needless to say, my panels are working fine. My connections are fine. The problem is definitely the device.
We might not be able to do anything about the solar today, but we can do something about our stomachs. Those steaks look good.
Don't
Dixie
need
agrees.
solar to cook a steak.
It is a rainy morning, but we are on the road again. We didn't quite have time to let this rainstorm pass because Shane's got one more job left before the end of the year.
It's a little one. I'm headed to meet a fantastic lady, and I'm going to be building what I call a mess box. So it's going to be strapped into the back of a, let's say a 4Runner maybe, I think is what we're putting in the back of a small SUV. And this thing will hold a sink and food supplies, and that way you can easily sit it in the back of that SUV and strap it down to go on camping trips, which I'm a big fan of, because that's how me and Kelsey used to travel. We had a big plastic tub that we stored everything in. The good old days.
We're actually both really excited for this build because, yes, in the good old days, Shane dreamed of building almost the exact same thing for a Jeep that we used to travel in. It should be cool, guys.
All right, we've arrived. Check it out. This is my smallest vehicle to convert yet. I used to own one of these years ago, and I've thought about doing this. we're going to be building a conversion inside of this little SUV, but we're not actually going to be adhering to the SUV. We're going to be using some tie downs to actually anchor down what we're building, but we all want it to be completely removable because the idea of damaging the resale value on this beautiful vehicle is just not really practical. So we're going to be squeezing in a platform bed, some clothes storage, a kitchen, water storage, a refrigerator, all while upcycling as much as I possibly can. I wonder what this is gonna look like. Well, despite the rain, I kept going, but it's kind of hard to compete with darkness. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's in there. I've got the basic bed frame completed. I currently have it spun all the way around. This is the hinge section, and it's gonna have a piano hinge across the face here, and it will be able to fold all the way down, in turn making it a whole bed. I'll show you guys tomorrow in the daylight. We're done for today.
We're obviously not done with this project, but we're gonna have to move a little ways to get it completed. Where are we headed, Shane?
We're headed to a bigger property, not in this neighborhood, and we're gonna go pick up some stuff from a big box store, and apparently there is a haunted shed on this property that may or may not possess surprises that I can squeeze into this thing. I really enjoy upcycling and using what is present. Like, the ability to just go to a store and buy all the lumber is there, but why do that when you have things already?
Yeah, I think that our instincts were correct, and we've definitely got a new friend in this one. We're having a whole lot of fun this time, guys.
All right, so I've got the piano hinge temporarily installed so you guys can see exactly what it looks like. Let's move around here. This is gonna be the mechanism. We want it to fold back so that this seat can work. Neat. Let's keep going. Check it out, no rain. It was supposed to get a little snowy last night, but we're in southern Alabama. That didn't happen. Hooray! Let you see what I built yesterday. It got too dark too fast and I didn't record a video for y'all. My apologies. So what we have here, this is gonna be removable, and this is where the jack is stored. And it's just a huge area. So we won't be able to cram stuff down in there, but not look at it. This is also gonna be an area of storage. I believe she said she's gonna put dried goods in there, but who knows? It's a box, things go in it. And then I'm gonna be working on this side today. So there's gonna be a sliding drawer, if you will, that comes out of here. And then some storage in this area. Let's see how it goes. Y'all hang on. It got dark fast last night, so I let you guys down. I didn't record you a video. I spent my afternoon yesterday getting this drawer put together, and our little butane stove here will be stored in this little pocket.
as well as a bit of a cooking surface there. And I'm finishing it up with my router today to make sure it fits nice and snug. This part is going to be hinged as well because, as you can see, you can't access the full drawer with it pulled out. I utilized some sliders to make this drawer. I also have a nice shelf built that goes in as well. And there's our little refrigerator. As I said before, and I'm going to say it again, the most important part to us in this setup is not actually altering this vehicle. So every component comes out whole. And that way we're not damaging anything, and it makes it really easy to take your conversion out before you resell the vehicle. Let's see if we can get this thing finished before all this bad weather comes in. Fortunately, we're in southern Alabama, so it's a lot warmer here than it is in a lot of the country today, and I'm very grateful for that. Sweet home Alabama.
Looking good over here, babe. We're getting close to the end, huh?
We are. Check it out. It's going to be a sink.
Very cool. We got some shelves in here. And this drawer that's gonna pull out. Is that for the stove?
Yeah, the stove lives in there in its little case, and then you can sit it up here while you're cooking on it.
Fancy. And we've got clothes storage underneath, a bed up here, and the back part of the bed actually hinges up so that you can still have access to the back seat. Such a cool little rig. Almost there.
Almost there.
What do we think, Melissa?
2 thumbs up. Shane did a great job.
Almost done, guys. Time for staying, right?
Watch it, lady. This is a construction site.
Oh no, he's gonna flip it back. Oh, okay.
Well, guys, as usual, there was a little bit of a hitch to our plans. Shane is still outside working after dark, trying to get all of this stained and ready to put together in the morning, which means you guys are gonna have to come back next week to see the final product. In the meantime, I'm making chicken tortellini in here. Guys, unfortunately, we did not get it finished up in time for us to show it to you in this week's video. He tried real hard.
I did. It was cold.
We aren't going to make you wait until next week to see it, though. There will be a full tour out on our YouTube channel on Wednesday. And also, guys, I'm going to put a link below to the video that Mel shot as Shane was doing all of this. If you haven't already done so, go and check out Mel's Miles YouTube channel.
I want to say thanks to all of you for watching this channel, though. If this is your first time watching one of our videos, you should go back and look. There's a lot more of them.
Yep, guys, we have done a whole lot over the past 3 years on the road, and we appreciate each and every one of you who are on this journey with us. If you haven't already done so, hit that subscribe button and comment below so that we know who's watching. Oh yeah, and hit that thumbs up button too. Peace out, guys. We'll see you next time.
Bye, y'all.